All right, so you've made the decision that you're going to carry a gun concealed. And you may have even already gone to the gun store and looked at their plethora of guns that they have in the cabinet. And more than likely, you have engaged one of the salesmen there behind the counter, the resident gun expert in that four walls. And you've said, look, I'm looking for a gun to conceal carry with. And they are immediately going to go to, oh yeah, here's the gun that I use, and this is the greatest thing since sliced bread, and or get into a caliber type thing. You only want a 45 because a 9 ain't going to do nothing. There's a various amount of different responses that you can get out there, and I think that I've heard just about all the good ones. Most of the times, those guys behind the counter are trying to make a sale. And I'm being honest with you. If they have some guns that need to be moved, you are an easy victim for them to push a gun on you, and you're not going to know what's right or what's wrong because, you're asking that guy for his opinion, and you are more than likely going to trust what he tells you. I want to give you some knowledge on picking a gun so that you can go into the next gun store to purchase a gun and be educated about what you need, what's going to be good for you, because ultimately you are the one that's going to have to skin it out and use it. All right. There are 3 sizes of guns. There are your full size, or what they call a full frame, your compact, and then subcompact. So I've laid out some here in front of me. I'll go over a little bit, go over some of them with you. Common military service and police service, Beretta 92 FS. This is a 9mm. This is probably one of the longest slide guns out there that you can buy, short of buying something like a Desert Eagle or something crazy. And I don't recommend you guys go buy a big 50 caliber hand cannon. But full size service pistol. The reason they call it a service pistol is because most services use them at one time. You can see it's pretty long, has a barrel that sticks out from the end of the slide, full size hand grip on it. And what I mean by full size, my hand does not protrude on the bottom. See, that covers everything. This gun's pretty heavy and can be pretty big and bulky on your hip. Now, I will say that slide length in concealed carry when carrying inside the waistband is not an issue. But hand grip length is. And we'll talk about that in just a minute. Another full-size gun. Here's a 1911. Again, it's a nice, heavy gun. Some guys like, to feel the weight of that gun. I'm one of them. I like a heavy gun. But when I'm carrying concealed, I have to worry too about it pulling my pants down. It's sagging my pants because of the weight. And that can be uncomfortable. Okay. I want to get something out real quick to you. Having the gun on your hip should be comfortable enough. So I don't want to tell you that that gun on your hip needs to be extremely comfortable. You need to feel like it's not there. No, you need to know it's there. But when you look at how much weight is going to be distributed on your hip versus how much time you're going to carry it, and then top that with how you're going to carry it, weight starts to then play a part. Being a military guy, I carry it outside most of the time on like a drop leg or in my rig. So that weight, that is not really an issue to me. It's not centered on my hip and pulling on the left side because I'm a right-handed shooter, pulling on my left side, running across my body, and then sagging on my right side. And I'm constantly having to pick my pants up like that. Okay. But if you choose to carry a 1911, that's fine. Or a 92 FS, that's fine too. But understand, what you're dealing with when you're doing that. And if you can accommodate that, then that's great on you. But some other people who may not be able to do that, they get lulled into some guy behind the counter and he's trying to sell you a 92 FS, then you know that the weight on that can be something that would dissuade you from doing that.